Hello again. I wanted to share a bit with you about motivational leadership, or how do we motivate others as well as ourselves. In 1982, James Kouzes started researching leadership, and by 1987, along with his colleague Barry Posner, he created a book called The Leadership Challenge. That book is now in its 5th edition. The Leadership Challenge is considered a classic book in leadership theory. And I would like to refer you to their 5 practices of exemplary leadership when you are considering motivating others. Through thousands of interviews with executives and everyday leaders, they found that these 5 attributes are present in every exemplary leader. So the first is to model the way, or set an example. People will follow you if you're setting a good example. If I want to motivate everyone to clean the office kitchen, I need to be in there cleaning. If I want everyone to practice ethical leadership, I need to model it. One of the absolute key components of motivational leadership is just showing up and setting a good example. Second, Kouzes and Posner point to the importance of creating a shared vision, using the exercises and processes that we've already discussed in this course. Third, we want to encourage others to act. How do you empower another instead of controlling or directing? This is a balance, of course, because we want to set expectations and coach. But studies show that we are motivated by having autonomy and the space to bring our creativity forward. Fourth, in the Leadership Challenge, they found that we want to encourage others to challenge the process, challenge our thinking, be comfortable with conflict. Consider how you can allow conflict to be a natural part of your project, and again, to see conflict as opportunity. Creativity is a motivator, and we need change and challenge to bring forward that creativity. And again, we want to engage the heart. How do we make sure that people feel that we've seen them, that we appreciate them, and that we celebrate all of our actual successes? I pass along Kouzes and Posner's work, and I hope you will avail yourself of some of their research. Our job as motivational leaders is twofold. One, we want to build a team and their skills. And then 2, when it's time to perform, we want to inspire and cheer them on. When I wish to motivate others to get things done, I remember my daughter's college track coach that you see here. First, he built a capable, strong team, and he set clear expectations. Then he was there to support them as they performed. He reminded them of their shared vision, placed them in positions that matched their strengths and interests, and then heartily cheered them on. I want to give you 5 motivational leadership practices based in research. The first is from entrepreneur Margaret Heffernan, as well as others, that remind us that a strong team is a powerful starting point. We want to keep in mind both the people and what needs to get done. In this course, we've been calling that engaging the head and the heart, or focusing on task and relationship. But how can you help your team to get to know one another, whether it's around a coffee pot or over a meal, or just time each week where you foster relationships? How can you also support each team member? As we support others, they will want to support us. Next, motivational leadership research shows that we are most motivated to work on things where we have passion and innate strengths. If, as the leader, you know I love to present or I love visioning, you want to use those skills and passion. This is an area of research called strengths-based leadership. Simply notice what I love as your team member, notice what I get excited about, and then place me in that particular role. Third, author and researcher Daniel Pink explains that strengths-based leadership can be seen as mastery, autonomy, and purpose. We want to think about skills that people want to master or mastery. 2, we want to give people as much autonomy or independence as possible, and we'll place them on projects where they have passion or a sense of purpose. Fourth, this comes from the research of Dan and Chip Heath. They say that we want to motivate people with a vision, but they need to first fully understand the vision. Sometimes it's hard for us to visualize the future that our leader is describing, and so we need to find ways to demonstrate it. For example, if my company was wasting $1,000 a day on paper, printing paper, instead of scanning documents, you might bring in $1,001 bills and place them on the table, or all of the wasted paper in a day. And fifth of these 5 practices, we have already talked about the importance when leading change to celebrate successes. But it's important to note we do not want to celebrate until the actual accomplishment has occurred. There's important brain research around this. Because if we celebrate prematurely, people lose motivation. I want to encourage you to consider what you are doing daily to motivate others. As artist John Ruskin summarizes so well around this topic, in order that people may be happy in their work, these 3 things are needed. They must be fit for it. They must not do too much of it. And they must have a sense of success in it.